This program is brought to you by absolutely nobody. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Leave a sub. Without further ado, let's go. The premise of Disco Elysium is straightforward. A body has been discovered hanging from a looming tree in the backyard of a hostel. Filthy one at that. And it's up to you to work out how it got there over the course of the 30-hour story. Everything that surrounds this core mystery is far from simple. And why is it not simple, you may ask? Well, because you're waking up with an almighty dose of hangover-induced amnesia, you have absolutely no idea about what you're doing, and you can barely tie your shoes. So with that said, we're off to a great start. I came across this game during my research for the video and saw that it was actually topping the list on Metacritic with an impressive score of 97. I mean, I don't need to say anymore, do I? You should really give it a go. And if you have some money burning a hole in your pocket, it's currently 50% off on Steam for the rest of the year. So, give it a go. Disco Elysium. What if I told you you could drive any car you want? Pretty much anywhere you want to go. Only limit? Your time. That's my sales pitch for Forza Horizon 5. Enough said. If you've played anything else in the franchise, Forza Horizon 3 or 4 maybe, then you know exactly what you're in for. It makes sense though. Forza Horizon 5 doesn't need to do something else. It needs to do exactly what Forza 3 and 4 was, just prettier, with better cars, more customizability, continued focus on this open world racing. I dug a little deeper to see if I can figure out why the user scores were so low. And there's probably a few trends here that we can pick out. First of all, it was buggy as hell on release. Second of all, people wanted more. It seems like this is a Forza 4 game with an expansion, or maybe even a Forza 3 game. And I mean, that kinda hurts. So I don't know. I'll leave the decision up to you. Anyway, if you want to pick it up, you know exactly where you can find it. Forza Horizon 5, coming at you. Rasputin Aquato, trained acrobat and powerful young psychic, has realized his lifelong dream of joining the international psychic espionage organization, geez, that was a mouthful, known as the Psychonauts. But these psychic super spies are in trouble. Their leader hasn't been the same since he was kidnapped, and what's worse, there's a mole hiding in headquarters. Raz must use his powers to stop the mole before they execute their mighty secret plan to bring the murderous psychic villain Maligula back from the dead. Psychonauts 2 is an incredible game that manages to not only maintain most of what made its predecessor so beloved, but it also improves on all of its gameplay systems, still being faithful to the old ones. I wish there were more boss battles and that they were more interesting and varied, but as a fan of the first game, I'm really happy with Psychonauts 2. It's a work and an absolute must-play for anyone who has an interest in Pixar movies or platformers in general. So if you haven't given Psychonauts a try, you should definitely give it a go. Psychonaut comes in with a Metascore of 89 and a user score of 7.0 with an average review based on 800 ratings. So they're fairly close. It seems a consensus that this game is really worth trying, and if you haven't tried Psychonauts 2, you should definitely give Psychonauts 1 a try as well. You can find them both on Steam and on Xbox. So without further ado, on to the next. Oh wait, Psychonauts 2. On to the next. Do you have a friend you like to play with a lot? Then do I have something for you. Come inside, my friend. From Hazlight comes It Takes Two, an innovative co-op adventure where uniquely varied gameplay and emotional storytelling intertwine in a fantastical journey. The game was founded to push the creative boundaries of what's possible in games. Hazlight is sending out a challenge to you and your homie. They're saying bring your A game. Together, step into the shoes of May and Cody, seen here, as the couple is going through a divorce. Through unknown means, their minds are transported into two dolls, which their daughter Rose made to represent them. Now, you and your homie must reluctantly find a way to get back into their bodies, a quest which takes them through the most wild, unexpected, and fantastical journey imaginable. It Takes Two comes in with a Metascore of 88 and a user score of 8.8. I went through some of the reviews to see if the scores was actually justified, and in reality they are. They have only good things to say about the game. For example, the game is the perfect combination of creativity, passion, and collaboration. The story is original and funny, and the characters are unique in the story yet close to reality. This game is one of the best co-op experiences I've ever had, almost on par with Portal 2, and that's a lot to say. Another added bonus is that the game is currently 50% off on Steam, so if you haven't given it a go, you know where to go and what to do in order to get your hands on it. And that's about it. On to the next.
How comes you get all the cool gadgets?
Bringing in the rear, my honorable mentions, mini motorways. Have you ever been stuck in traffic and wished you could do something to fix it? In many motorways, the city traffic problems are in your hands, so no more excuses. From the makers of Mini Metro, Mini Motorways is a game about drawing the roads that drive a growing city. Build a road network one road at a time to create a bustling metropolis. Redesign your city to keep the traffic flowing and carefully manage upgrades to meet changing demands. How long can you keep the cities of the world moving? Mini Motorways comes in with a Metascore of 86 and a user rating score of 6.3. I'm not going to take the 6.3 too seriously because it's only based on 16 reviews. You can find this game on Steam, but it's also released on iPhones and iPads if you want to go around and be mobile and global. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you liked it, a dislike if you didn't, a comment in the comment section below, and check out another video I did a bit earlier. See ya.